Hello everybody, welcome to Adventures in Beekeeping. My name is Dale and it's May the 11th, 2025. And I took a peek down at my hives. While I was mowing the grass, I took a break and look what is going on. The sky is full of bees. I don't know if you can see them, but there's an active swarm out of this hive. This is not orientation flights because there's too many bees in the air. I don't have my suit on, so I'm not going to go real close. Well, maybe I'll get a little closer. You know, bees are pretty gentle when they're swarming, but it sure looks like these bees are swarming. I don't know if I'll be able to find where they go and give them a place. I do have a swarm box up the way, but this was a strong hive. It was a overwintered triple nook, I think, and now I made it into a double 10 frame and a queen excluder and honey super. But I think these bees have decided that there's not enough room for all of us in this hive. So we're gonna see what happens. I see some bees up on the trees, landing on the tree leaves here. Some bees landing right here, wondering where they're supposed to go. Can you hear the buzz? Can you see the bees? All right, thanks for watching. We'll see what we can do about recording more activity. Here's that original box where the bees came from. And this tree, looks like they're bivouacking right there on the tree. I'm gonna see if I can either cut that limb and let them fall, or try to reach something up there to try to catch them. Well, that's not exactly what I meant to do. I meant to cut that off. Now I have a tarp full of bees and the ground full of bees. There are bees in the box fanning. There's lots of bees in the air. I don't know that they really liked being disturbed. Hopefully there's lots of bees in the air. Not as many as before. Still a lot of bees bearding there. I'll set you right in here so that you can see what's going on. There's bees on the tarp, or on the... Still lots of bees in the air. There are bees fanning inside the box. I'm not seeing anybody marching in here. Some of these bees are liking these frames. There's some frames over here. Keep an eye out for the queen, because if the queen is in there, they'll stay. Alrighty, I'll keep looking for the queen. You're liking that box. You're really liking the box of home. Not as many bees in the air. Don't see them bivouacking on the tree. There's a few bees in the tree. Now all I can do is just kind of wait and see. This is where they choose to be. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of bees right here fanning. Like the queen might be down in there. if you can see, but there's a lot of bees walking down and across and over, and I don't know what they're doing. Not very many bees in the air. Maybe they've chosen this fox.
so. The bees seem to be less over here and more over here, simply probably because there's more drawn comb over here. And maybe because the queen is over here. This frame out and look at it or not. There are lots of bees on there. A lot more on this side. There's some drones. They're still doing some waggle dancing. They waggle dance on the bivouac to show where they're going. So there's still some waggle dancing going on. I don't see the queen there.
Not many bees in the air. Most of the bees are coming over here. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this box around. I'm actually going to turn the bottom board around. This is the bottom board I'm going to use. And then I'm going to this aside. And then we're going to lift that and put it on this bottom board. That's the end goal where I want them to be is on that bottom board. I'm gonna mess with them a little bit. Are they marching in? Can you see that? It looks like they're coming over and marching in. Well, the camera overheated and quit, or my phone overheated and quit, and now it's back. The bees have been walking in, and there are just a few left to walk in. I put those squiggly marks on there to differentiate this hive from the hive they came from. I probably need to do something else to help differentiate it, because I'm going to put it on that same hive stand after a bit. But the bees seem to all be in there. There's no bees in the air. Put the inner cover and the top on, and I'll leave it here for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to put it on that hive stand. Hey, just a quick note. I'm super happy to get these bees in this box, to get this swarm that I saw coming from my own hive into this box. But that doesn't mean that they're going to stay. It could be that they'll decide in a little bit that they need to go somewhere else, and I'll come back in a couple hours and they might not be here. Anyway, just a note, I'm super happy that I caught my own swarm. I wish they didn't swarm, but I'm super happy that I got them, and hopefully they'll stay. I'll check them later. Okay, let's take a quick peek in this box that we put that swarm in and see. It's a little after 2, and we're just going to take a quick peek and see if the bees are still in there. If they're in there, good. If not, then I guess they've gone away. So just a quick peek. Yep, there's bees. We're not going to look for the queen or anything. We're just going to make sure that the bees are in there. Woohoo! They're still in there. Nice. All right. You might need to get some treatments going and stuff like that, but the good news is that there are still bees in the box. They haven't decided to leave yet. That lid seems to be, that inner cover seems to be warped. I have to get a strap to hold it all together. All right, good news. Thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day.